Welcome back to Island Tea with your faves, Kevon and Azem, featuring Jade, Gwen Johnson. And it is time to jump into another Eat Local with the celebrity himself, Mr. Sunshine, Llewellyn Caines. Welcome and good morning.
Yeah, greetings to everyone.
How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine, it's as good as it gets, it's difficult times, but, it is what it is.
I mean, we usually drink tea on the show, but I feel like we could do it with a killer bee instead.
Right?
I think it would be appropriate.
The tough one, man. You gotta come to Nevis, and right now, it's the board is not running. Why they could send it to you?
If there was one reason to try and smuggle to Nevis on a dinghy, it would be for a killer bee.
I agree.
So
Yep.
oh man, but it's a real pleasure to have you here joining us today, Sunshine. I mean, is there a story behind the name Sunshine?
Well, my grandmother, she called me Sunshine as a kid. She said I was smiling, and I stuck with it,
Yeah, man. Granny does know. Granny does know these things.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. So I don't know if there's anybody who may not know you for some reason. I highly doubt it. But for
Impossible.
that one-off person who may not, can you tell the people who Sunshine is?
Well, Sunshine, I was born in St. Paul's, St Kitts, and I came to Nevis probably 30 years ago, with a dream. And I was asked to enter a bartender competition in 1995. And we won. And that was the beginning of what's going on now,
Oh wow. So it all started. So you were a bartender.
Well, no, I was never a bartender,
Mm.
I was.
So tell me how that went. You entered a bartending competition and won, but you were never a bartender.
Never bartender because they was looking for something creative, something local, something easy to make, and I'm a creative person, And I went and I picked the ingredients from the tree, and I also had a local recipe that my grandmother gave me many years ago, and I get that involved and make the drink, and the judges said, man, this is it. This is what we've been looking for.
Oh wow.
And we won. Yeah.
So your background in the culinary arts is you're a chef. What's your background?
Well, I consider myself an artist. I never fully trained. I just love cooking. I grew up with my grandmother, and she was a great cook. Not a chef, but a great cook.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a lot of time with her. And after school, I decided instead of going to a technical college, I'm going to go and look a job at the time it was the Royal St Kitts Hotel, before Jack Todd. Long before your guys' time, It was like,
wow.
and I got a job as a lifeguard there. Then I got fired. And I was confused. I didn't know what to do, and I decided, I'm going to start cooking for the caddies. At the time, there was caddies at Frigate Bay, and I started cooking for the caddies, and it started from there, and I love it. And my grandmother always say, find something you like to do and do it. And if you make money from it, it's beautiful, and that's what I stick with the cooking, and I'm here today,
Wow. Well, the one thing I'm really hearing coming through in this interview is your grandmother had a huge impact on the man that you become.
Yes, she was the one. She made me what I am today. She made sure I go to Sunday school. That was my biggest joy. Sunday was my favorite day because I get dressed up and go to Sunday school, and while my friends was out there doing whatever, I was in Sunday school, and it helped mold me, make me a better person, respect people, love people, and just to do the right thing, So she's the cornerstone of my life,
Yeah, big up Granny one time.
Right? And it also makes me feel like no matter what situation you are in, you could be able to get from that, it might not be ideal, but to become something great, because you said you were a lifeguard, and I'm like, what?
My first job, you know. And I actually save a life too, you know. And the lady life I saved, I still see her once in a while.
Oh,
She's
wow.
now married, has 2 kids, and we always talk about it, you know.
Oh, wow.
I hope she comes by and gets a free killer bee. I think she deserves it.
Always do, you know. She always do. Every time she's on island, she always come by and get a bottle of killer bee, you know.
Nice. Well, you said you so this, you know, you're in St Kitts, you're working at St Kitts, eventually, you know, doing your own thing, working cooking for the caddies. But you mentioned that you moved to Nevis with a dream. What was that dream?
Well, you know, at the time, the Four Seasons, let me give you the story. The Four Seasons was under construction. And I came over, and again, I wanted to be the man I am today. And I have that entrepreneurial spirit in me.
Mm.
And you know, I didn't go off to college, so I couldn't go and get a job at the bank or get a job at wherever, you know. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna stick with cooking. And the Four Seasons construction workers was there. They wanted the cold beer, they wanted the sandwich, and I started doing that. And Michael Blake, a friend of mine who went missing at sea many years ago, he had a catamaran, and he's the one that brought me over, cooking, taking care of people, taking care of his family, and just doing what I'm doing today, you know.
So basically, you saw opportunity with the Four Seasons being built, and decided to capitalize on that opportunity by using your skills.
Yes, my friend.
Wow. And so you were able to build what we now know as Sunshines into what it is today from that start?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Because
Yeah.
I know that what you've created there is world renowned.
Boy.
World renowned.
Well, you know, you gotta treat people, you know, in life, you know, no matter what you do in life, you know, you gotta love what you do, and you gotta look people in the eyes and treat them the way they like to be treated, you know, with respect, with love, honesty, kindness, and all those things. If you have those recipes, no matter what you do, you know, even you guys being on the radio, as long as you love what you do, you know, people appreciate it, you know, and they'll support you.
Well, I honestly have to agree with that. One thing I can say is, no matter what time I go to Sunshines, you're always there. You're always somewhere having a drink with a patron, or just making sure everybody is having a good time. Like a lot of restaurants you go to, you don't even know how the owner looks. You've never seen them. You've never spoke to them. They don't greet you. They don't, you know, make sure that the atmosphere is good. But you definitely make it a party, make it a fun time every time somebody comes to Sunshine.
In life too, you know, you have to remember where you came from, and it's, you know, it's not just about me, it's about all of us, you know. You got to treat the customers well, and if you treat them well, even if they don't come back, they'll tell their friends about it, you know. And that's what it's all about, you know, taking care of people, making sure they're happy, making sure they leave, you know, when they leave, they get stung by the killer bee, you know.
Stung indeed.
Oh, you came up with that name for the cocktail? Like, where that name came from?
Again, the competition that I entered, you know, we had Four Seasons, Montpellier, all the number one hotspot on the island, and they asked me to enter competition. And previous years, I was in San Francisco many years ago, and I saw this little league baseball team, and the name was the Killer Bees. And they said, you know, instead of making a rum punch, call it a rum punch or Planters punch, something catchy, something unique, something fun, and we call it the Killer Bee, you know, because if you get drunk, we say, no, now you get stung, you know.
You know, it's so fascinating, the fact that you've been able to keep the ingredients for this drink a secret for so long. Like, how is that something that you've accomplished?
You know, it's like Coca-Cola, you know, the Colonel barbecue sauce, you know. I mean, there's always a secret, you know, and you know, I tried to pass it on to my son.
Right.
Eventually.
Nice.
But
I wonder if you could teleport. You know, why? I remember one time, right? I'm walking at the dune in Anguilla, right, with Banky Banks. And I happened to look over and there's Sunshine like just, I think he might have come for the moon splash. Yeah. Chilling there, and I'm like, okay, man, Sunshine has come down here and thing. And then I literally left Anguilla. I think I spent one day in St. Martin and then I happened to go to Nevis and went down to Sunshine. Sunshine there again. I like this man is teleport like like
you man just scared like that.
Banky Banks is a personal friend, so every year I'll go over and I'll help him out, with his cuisine, help him cook and just be there for him and support him because he's a really, really, really good friend, of mine.
Yeah, man, I've seen that. And it speaks to what you were just saying about, treating people with respect and how you live with people. If you live good with people, they live good with you. You know what I mean?
Those are the rules of life, no matter how, a lot of us we get up the ladder and we think, well, the guy is wrong on the end, but end of the day, we all the same, and you see this now with the coronavirus that's happening, we all become one, we all in the same, we all in it together. And that's why it's important to treat people with love and respect, make eye contact with people, form handshake, because we all are the same, man, end of the day. We all are the same, we just nobody's as good as you, you're just as good as anyone, And that's what life is about,
Yeah, for sure. And, it's what I'm hearing is these are the things that really help to build Sunshine, the restaurant, into what it is. This world-class thing, this staple of culture here in St Kitts and Nevis. And you might think, oh, it's a drink, oh, it's the food, but what I'm hearing from you, it's actually more about the experience and how you treat people.
It's an island experience, it's a Nevis experience, it's a St Kitts and Nevis experience. People travel from far, and I've been around the world, and you go places, you're looking for something authentic, something local, something original, and people, when they come to the island here, they're looking for something, again, unique, something island and an island brand. And that's what I try, not to sell, but to serve to the people, This is the experience. This is what it's all about when you come to the island. Friendly people, good food, island music, lovely sunshine. And as I always said to people, St Kitts and Nevis is the safest place in the Caribbean,
right.
And we got to sell that because it's all about first impression. What you see is what you get.
Right.
You don't have a second chance to prove yourself. So we got to be good,
So, if for most people that have visited Sunshines, what you also see when you get there is the photos that you have plastered everywhere. And the photos with some heavy hitter names. So what is it like that you've become this hotspot for, these major celebrities to visit when they step foot on Nevis? What does that feel like, and how did that even start? How did that become a thing?
Well, it started out with a guy by the name of Wayne Gretzky. I don't know if you know Wayne Gretzky. He's a
hockey player.
Mm-hmm. He came in 95. They had a hockey strike, and he came down. And when he went back to the state, ESPN asked him, "Where did you go on vacation?" He said, "Well, I went to Nevis." And he said, "What did you do?" He said, "Man, I stayed at the Four Seasons, and I found this little place called Sunshine, this little bar called Sunshine."
Oh, wow.
Save our vacation, and that what motivated me. And I took a picture with him, put it on the wall, and I get some really good feedback from the New York Times, Travel and Leisure, and all these different international magazines that come to write for the Four Seasons, but looking for a Nevis experience. And they'll send them over to me, and things start happening. Then we have people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, Barbra Streisand, George Bush Sr., and on and on and on, Eddie Murphy, and just even John Powell I have on the wall now, Minister John Powell, who's a good friend.
So all of these people have been stung by your killer bee?
Well, some of them get stung, but all of them come for the experience, the food. Some get stung. Mel Gibson, who's probably the biggest drinker, we had to get golf cart to take him out.
You've probably seen some things after people have been stung, because trust me, I've been stung, and boy, oh boy.
Well, they always say, what happened at Sunshine stayed at Sunshine. You got to protect your clients.
Right.
I think a Killer Bee has been the first and only drink that has made me actually swim at night. I swam multiple times.
You got stung.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kevon,
I was saying that life is good. Life is good at Navy, in spite of the lockdown and the curfew. Life is good at Navy. It's not that bad. I think, as my friend Bob Marley said, don't worry about the thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. We're gonna come after this looking really good. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've seen the evolution of Sunshine the man, Sunshine the experience. What is it that you're looking to do coming forward? Is there more to add, or to like, what's next for Sunshine?
Well, what next for Sunshine? I have to improve on some new dishes. I'm getting ready for the opening because I'm optimistic. I'm a very positive man. That's my strength. Being positive, being optimistic that we're gonna be good, and things gonna be all right. I'm ready. I'm ready to start working again, creating new dishes, improving even more on the Killer Bee, and try to get it out there. I've got some contacts in America right now that we're working on trying to market the Killer Bee, but I need a little help. Can't do it alone, but things are happening. Things are looking up for me. Things are really looking up.
Yeah.
well, I heard you mention that you were working on some new dishes, and you might need a little.
Yeah, you need a taste test team.
Yeah, and we luckily we here are willing to offer our services free of cost, of course.
Free of course, yeah.
It's only right.
This is the deal. This is the deal. When things open up fine again, you guys gonna come over and do the show live.
Okay.
No problem.
You really want to hold on. You really want to give this team Killer Bees
Miss, just
and
say
do
yes.
a live show?
Miss, just say yes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
You know what?
We're
Yes.
gonna have good food. We're gonna have good food and all my new dishes.
Oh,
And you're
See you
gonna
next
be-
week.
We got the platform, so we're gonna work on it. That's a promise. I'm gonna stay in touch with you guys and have the guys over. Culturama is coming up.
Oh, perfect.
God's willing, if things turn out right, we're gonna do something over here, and you guys gonna be my guests.
oh man.
Honor.
I am ready.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Listen, I could cry. Whew, okay, hold it together.
Jade got tears in her eyes,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I can feel the sand on my face now.
And the sun
And the food in my belly.
and the Killer Bee in my soul. Yes.
And the good experience, good people, which is always a staple whenever you go to Sunshine. Like it's definitely like you said, it's a vibe, it's an experience, one that's authentically Caribbean, not only Caribbean but Nevis. And
We only have one request. Like, you might need to have either a bed or like a golf cart on standby for when we finish.
What? No, Jade. There's sand. Sand.
That's true.
I got VIP dining tomorrow. I got social. I got things set up for you guys. You have your own spot, so you don't have to interact with it.
Oh, I love it.
What you say tomorrow?
Watch your Culturama. We're doing a special Culturama episode live in Nevis. Sounds like a plan, guys.
Somebody tell me they want me a featured guest.
See you guys working it. Let me know, and I'll put the red carpet out for you guys.
Awesome.
Too easy. We ready,
Wow.
We
I'm
are
ready.
ready. You had
I'm
us
ready
at
now.
come over to Sunshine.
That's all I needed.
That's all we needed.
Oh boy, but it's been a real pleasure talking to you. I've learned some stuff that I didn't know.
Right?
And the thing is, this is a place that is like a staple when I go to Nevis. You go, you enjoy the ambience, you enjoy the food, you enjoy the good vibes, and to know that how you started and how things have developed to where it is where you and your restaurant is world renowned and recognized all over. Is just amazing. It's just amazing.
Another thing too, I mean, when I started out, I started with $100. I just want you guys to know that I started with $100. A case of beer, 10 pound of chicken. That's how we started out.
Wow.
Oof.
That is inspiration right there, boy.
Yeah, if that's where it starts and we see where it goes, like the guys, you could do it too. You could do it.
Yeah, life is a journey, my friend. It's a journey. If you have a dream, you don't give up your dream. I mean, because all you need is a dream. Not a college degree.
Right.
All you need is a dream. And if you get a dream, then you can move on, get your college degree and everything. But you need to have to start with a dream.
Right.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, as
Just
one of
love what you do, love what you do, love the people around you, listen a lot, make eye contact, because it's important to make eye contact with people. If you don't make eye contact, there's nothing there. There's no vibe, nothing.
Wow. I mean, sound words, and I think that is a brilliant way to close off this
agree.
conversation. I don't even think there's anything else to add, to be honest.
Just see you soon.
So, yeah, see you soon. I could feel my face getting hot already.
Ooh,
Yes.
love it.
Oh, man.
And, let's stay together.
For sure.
Yeah, man. All right, boss.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Wishing you all the best. We know right now, Nevis kind of just, taking it a little slow to let things pass over. And hopefully...
Navy's strong, man. Navy's strong and Navy's nice,
Yeah, man, for sure. So we're looking forward to things opening up for what's happening next in Nevis, for what's happening at Sunshine, and for us to be there enjoying your company and everything that you have to offer. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. All the people on the live, big up. Appreciate you guys joining us today. All the people who called in earlier. Both our guests today. Sunshine himself as well as Jason Rogers, who we spoke to earlier. I think today was so inspirational. I don't know. I feel like I need to go out and do something now. I don't even
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, guys, it's been a real pleasure just having this show.